Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're back in from the depths. It's been a while. So this is a ship I don't know how it's going to end, but it was made a lot really recently. As you can see, our resources in the corner over here is dying. This thing does in fact use a steam engine. This really wasn't originally designed for campaign, but I said why not try it for campaign. It's pretty good. The guns on this I will shoot later on, but for now, guys, we are going to go somewhere with it because this will kill our resources. And yeah, it also moves really quick. 43 meters a second is about its average speed. That's why it's so good. It's also got a lot of heavy. But today is that day. We're fighting these guys. Also, you probably can hear this rain. It is just pouring all of a sudden. Good grief. You probably really can hear it. It's smacking my window back here. Good lord. It just comes out of thin air. But, yeah. We're enemying these guys. I could totally just sit here and AFK for a long period of time at this point. Nothing would happen. Because I'm not enemied with anyone now that has power to fight me. No one here is going to fight me. They're just going to stay passive now. So I could just sit here, build a bunch of resources up. But I don't know how these guys are. I don't know anything about the Steel Striders. I assume we want to go straight for this zone right here. And I also thought about it, guys. I am just gonna point this out before I make a cut here. I haven't been enjoying the series too much recently. That's just why I took a break. I think at this point I'm just going to try and do what I originally wanted to do, because I still enjoy playing this. I just don't enjoy building specifically, and I feel like I'm going to have to build something new to fight Steel Striders, or specifically Scarlet Dawn. But I'm just going to try and take as many vehicles as I can obtain from now on and hope that that'll work out. But if all does go wrong, I'm just going to kill these two Great Talon chunks and then drive my way right here to this chunk by ending the Scarlet Dawn, which will then be the final fight, which I should be able to defeat. Hopefully. Don't know what to expect. So let's just do it now. Wow. 75,000% and our economy's great. Alright. 60% economy strength? That's a lot. That is a lot. Steel Striders. So now then, I just want to think of one thing here. You will not go to enemy me. Good. So when I enemy these guys, I'm gonna have an issue with these guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, they stayed a lot friendlier than I was expecting. Alright. First Steel Striders fight in their new ship. It's 150. Wait, what? Air? What? No. Uh-oh. I thought they were boats, not planes. Come on. If I knew they were planes, I wouldn't have made a boat. Because we're screwed, by the way. We are very screwed with... Like, look at the guns. The guns are literally, look, they're spray guns. That's what they were made for. They're fragmentation spray guns. They're not made for this situation. I done goofed. Also, look at the little cram on the front. This was originally just a laser thingy. The guns don't rotate really quick. We really are missile relying. Again. These are made for the ships that they obtain. Something called the Excalibur is also very scary. These guns burn through ammo. And also the engine takes a lot of power up, so the ship at the start is really weak in comparison to what it will be. Also, the lambs don't work. I'm just now noticing this. The lambs aren't doing anything. But you must notice this. Look at this powerful laser on the front. Look at this little... Oh, gosh. That's one thing when I shoot the guns. It does tip the ship. But all these are is pretty simple. fastest possible rotating ammo storing guns that will throw your ship away. So occasionally I will take over the guns on camera. You don't complain at me for that. I just have to do that to do some reasons. The only thing I had never did was actually put a proper AI. So the AI is just right here. There's just 2 of them. This is what I was using as a bait room, and that was keeping my ship alive while fighting someone. Won't speak of. Yeah, they're not that bad. I mean, it is a bomber, however. I probably should figure out why these lambs aren't working in the meantime. So there's no laser from here. Oh, shoot. That could be a reason why the cockpit's blown up. But this one doesn't kill you. It does not have real AAs, which is the biggest reason why I was upset about this. But surprisingly, we're doing okay. I lied. We're losing our whole ship because of its tilting issues. The guns just, they have like 1,000 recoil, but the only issue is with all this shooting, yeah. Also, seems we have an issue. It's a bomber, first off, which that makes sense. But it's trying to run into us. And as you can see, we're still consuming 14,000 engine power at the bottom. In the meantime, we can now look at the inner core of this ship. I just have to make sure to not have that issue. I was afraid of that one. Anyways, we're going to stop the guns now. For some reason, none of the lambs won't work. I don't know why. They're all hooked up with lasers. All of them. See, this one's lasered into the system, and then these have an energy charge, and it lasers back out. Am I missing something here? I don't think I'm missing anything here. I have chargers. I have no clue why my lambs are broke. Okay, chill out, ship. Hopefully I can get this issue right here fixed, but probably not. Can I claim one of those birds? No, don't shoot the ship. That's also going to be an issue. When it shoots the ship will lose a gun. You may be thinking, why would you make such an ugly gun? Why? Why would you make such an... Oh gosh, I gotta go back to the control panel. I can't even like actually leave my own control panel for 5 seconds without the ship trying to flip. Now, I didn't think about it. I tried to use PIDs. You don't want to know how the PID issue ended, so we'll just hold it for now. This is when this breaks open, we have a big issue. It's a flooding issue. Also, there doesn't seem to be air pump in this. Yeah, there's air pumps in it. There's a lot of them. What if I just place some casually? Because there is water in this, from what it looks like. Also, that helicopter blade was just a test to see how big of a difference it made. I don't know why our ship is tilted so bad. We must have some type of hole in this piece. Like, I don't get it. This thing is just sinking itself. There. Now, all of a sudden, as soon as that thing died, it must have been crushing us. But the armor on the ship is tremendous. You got metal. Then you got a fragment layer with heavy armor walls. And you have heavy armor throughout the whole ship. So, this is a really good ship. I don't know where the enemy is. This fog is horrible. I don't know about repair bots either. I don't think I added repair bots for once. I know. Why would I not add repair bots? Also, I don't know why it's tilting so bad. I think yeah, it's because it's turning. That's why. When it stops turning, it'll stop it. Taking all this on. But we are gaining engine power, but we did so happen to lose the missiles. They weren't really armored. They were just there. With that in mind, I'm going to stick down some repair bots. Look at the new textures for these guys. They look awesome. Not going to spam them like I used to. And also, from this ruined the tank campaign. Which I was planning on doing that next, guys. I really was. But I can't now because you can only have 20 wheels on a tank. Pretty much. That's all you're allowed to have that'll function at one time. It's 20. Also, we seem to be missing 2 of our guns. Still having that failsafe issue where failsafes don't work. I don't know if that's ever going to get actually fixed. Probably not. I don't know why this gun won't fire. I don't even know where the dang enemy is. But if all goes wrong, we still have these overpowered tracking system lasers. I mean, look at that. This is like telling you where the enemy is. That's about all it's good for. The funny part is it doesn't even consume energy. Believe it or not. Well, it can last on one energy for like freaking 10 minutes. That's something like it was. But these are little 360 turrets with little camera system on it, and then a cool laser, because that was my funny addition to this thing. I had to do that for the lulz. Don't hate me for that. I mean, it's powerful, okay? Don't worry about it. I don't feel safe going in here, but alright. Our lambs are still awful. I don't know why the lambs don't work. They're made just like any other lamb would. It just doesn't want to work. I know I didn't hit no part limit, so as you can see, if one of those shells does happen to hit this little guy here, the little guy's going down. But we really need something useful here. What do we have? Shell velocity, laser. We could totally make our lasers better. Anything that helps with our ship? I'm looking for anything that would help increase our ship's floating. Probably wouldn't do much. I bet it's under captain buffs. Inaccuracy, water drag reduced, propeller thrust increased. That's probably all I'm gonna get. We don't really have to worry about fuel efficiency factors. In fact, you know what I'm gonna do? I feel like giving the repair bots power is a lot better than me. Yeah. I feel like it's a lot better to do that. These guns are never gonna get repaired. Actually, no. They'll get repaired in time. All they're missing is the head. Which the head, for maximum spinning efficiencies, all I did was this. It could have been worse. It could have not had any light armor. Just keep that in mind. Whoa. Does it hit? It misses. This is definitely one of the sadder. Wow, the water is actually not that deep. You would have thought they would have been deeper here. But they're surprisingly not. I would love to have captured one of these planes, but no, we have these powerful lasers instead. We also have a lot more to fight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Yeah. I guess. Alright, so I just now realized this is literally all you gotta do to take this resource zone. I don't know what else they have. They do have this general area right here. I'm pretty sure right up here, if I was to, yeah, this is Twin Guard. What is this? Twin Guard. So a lot more of this is Twin Guard. Oh, what did I do? What have I done already? Alright, so this is the Iceberg Logistics Hub. RTG powered. 300,000. Wow. Let's fight it. As my computer says, no, please, no. Oh, come on. Just no. Don't worry about it, computer. It'll be all good. The game has got better performance than what it had, so keep that in mind. So what does this logistics hub look like anyways? Wow. That looks incredible. But one issue. We're going to pelter this thing to death. Watch the guns. Just look at this. If one of them hits, it's going to destroy something. The range. This gun was originally made for sniping. Then I edited it a few times, and now it doesn't do too well at sniping, but it does work. I do want to show you guys the shell. This was made before 2.0, so this is a lot less effective than what it was. Just keep that in mind. I was just thinking when I despawned my battleship to move it up closer to the Steel Striders, if I wanted to try and use this in campaign. I know for a fact I have a one of those ammo customizer things on this gun. I know for a fact it's on the gun, not somewhere in the ship for once. We'll look at a different one then. This one. They're all the same guns, literally. Except for the very front gun, it's smaller. Here it is. So all it was is This back one's the only different one, but basically this is a HE squash head one, very powerful. This one is an HE squash head, and these are just fragments, all fragments with a cone angle. One cone is as widespread as it can get, the other one's as small as it can get, and one of them is midway, I guess you may say. Wait, what? Did that just... Did that go, yeah. That literally went through. Sorry about the dogs. They're barking at nothing important. So we chopped the side off. I don't really care too much to capture the logistics hub. Comparing, it's not the best thing in the world I've ever seen. I mean, yeah, there goes that HE cutting everything. In fact, you know what? Let's pilot our own ship for once. Never mind. My luck, eh? Control, computer terminal, vehicle. Alright, let's oh, dude, wait, what? Wait a minute. That's, no. You're kidding me. That is under 32%? Wow. Oh, wow. We cut the whole half off. Okay, yeah, those HEs and fragments did well. Alright, well, at least we get what? What is it? 10% of this? Which is a lot. For me, that's a lot. 10% of 300,000. Actually, let's just see what the number is. I couldn't take a guess with that. 32,000. Whoa, what's happening here? So this is a limited resource zone. I don't know if you saw that, but I just crashed. Great. So it probably sent me back all the way. Yep, it sent me all the way back here where we left off last episode. Oh, come on. This sucks. I'll be back in about an hour. Alright, so I guess we aren't going to make that cut all the way back to the point because there's a ship. I don't know what to expect. I'm told they really rely off shields. That's all I was told about the Steel Striders, is shields is all they have. I don't know what to expect. Oh, okay, I know what to expect now. I expect my own gun to blow my head off, yep. Perfect gun, perfect, come on. Let me on the ship, will you? I mean, our satellite just fell there. I'm expecting our armor to hold up well. I'm expecting I have guns. All my guns just got like shot off or something. No, they just don't want to work. Why can't they turn? They can angle this way. I promise you guys, they can angle that far. Like, look, they just don't angle right for me. I guess they're backwards or something. You know what? I bet you that's what it is. If I aim the guns this way, they aim that. No, I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Either way, this little gun here, if it would fire, we would wreck that ship. I don't even notice their shields. I was not claimed, but I was told they had shields. Lots of them. And of course this gun is being baited to death, so I'm going to control it now. Yep, that's about all it takes. It's a few fragmentations and they're done for. We just lost that main gun though from their missiles, so fire. The HE's bouncing. Poop. The fragments I bet aren't bouncing though. What do you want to bet? Why are the guns not turning? For some reason they just don't want to turn today. Like, yeah, I see their shields now. You see those, all my shells are bouncing, it feels like. Yeah, watch this. Here comes the spray. They all just bounce off. Invisible shields. Wait, what does this say? It doesn't say anything. But this is a surprisingly annoying to fight ship. It's durable. It's not firepower like my ships normally are. A bunch of firepower. It's just very durable. I mean, quantity over quality or something like that. This thing is definitely quality, not quantity. Same goes for my ships. They're just firepower. They're not really... You can't make a bunch of them. They're just quality. But... Good grief. Is that thing too damaged yet? Type 19. There's 2 of those. And then there's... these things. I mean, the Type 19 is very durable. Surprisingly enough. Let me, like, take control of all the guns now. Let them reload on ammo, because the Type 19 did some damage. I mean, I know most of the damage came from my first HE shell that just blew all me up. Oh, now we got a plane. Oh, come on. Why planes? Of all things. A plane? Everything misses, of course. But when one thing hits it, though, everything else hits it. I'm going to turn off the guns. That's a durable plane. It got hit by some HE and survived. What is this? Gonna like suicide bomb us or something? I mean, the name sounds like it. Oh, my back. I don't know what this thing is. It looks like a very big helicopter with some missiles on the side, but I don't see. Normally, that's enough to knock it all out, but surprisingly, this thing is quite durable. Let me get all the guns aiming this way. As you can see, they rotate pretty quick for some powerful guns. I mean, they are just really autoloader guns, but still. Fire. I mean, that was enough to disable most of the ship right there, I bet. Oh yeah, that knocked out the main guns. But I bet you, even with those repair... No, I'm not fighting those guys. They have a bunch of missiles! That's a bunch of missiles. And, like, everything repels. I was honestly not expecting them to have invisible shields that strong. I really know what he said now by shields. Even though I really don't see the shields. I thought invisible shields were visible, just barely. Unless it's been changed. Maybe there's just not shields. Maybe it's just actually the guns. That's a possibility now. Do not fire. I would be so annoyed. So right now what's happening is we're having a bunch of explosions under the ship because we're not dealing with these guys right here. And I hate the AIs. Okay, it used to be before 2.0 came out that I could not do that. The alt target would not change the target whatsoever. Which thankfully that's changed because I don't understand how annoying that was. In fact, I actually cut out 2 videos because of that. I got so raged on the fact that I could not target stuff. I just said no to it. But thankfully enough, when those guns fire, that is like just breaking the sound barrier. Good grief. And with a lot of holes in the ship, I think you see what happens. Anyways, yeah, we'll be back soon enough. Alright guys, we're back and I have 6 frames. Not sure why. We were just about to fight this resource zone. And as you can see, I have 6 frames if you can see up here in this top corner. I don't know why, but the last I found another base and it gave me 6 frames. What is this? 360,000 blocks. That's a. I mean, this is about all you're gonna get to see of it because I am definitely going to have to like leave or not leave, but just not record this part. But it looks like it just has a runway here, helicopter pads here. Those are some big guns right there, 4 barrels, bunch of miniguns. I really do wish I could show you more of this, but 6 FPS. I don't know why. Once again, I will restart my game after I kill this resource zone. And this is also a fortress. So basically, just to show you where I went, we were down here. I drove up here. We stopped right here, destroyed something in this vicinity, and then I made it up here. And then there's a resource. There is a fortress here, and there's a fortress over here, and there's a fortress back down here. We're gonna fight these 2 fortresses Well, really, probably just this one and that one, but yeah. Alright, guys, we're back. So, I don't know if you're able to see the game or not. I certainly hope you are, but if not, I'm sorry. This will feel like a failure. But, basically, the game crashed again. I don't know what my frame rate's like, but we're about to see if this is playable on this fight again. So, my game crashed, I had to drive up again, but we're fighting all this off, so... Seems fun. It seems like I'm not lagging. I regret that saying. Alright, we're good. Alright, yeah, alright. Everything is fine. What is this? Whatever it is, it just got half of it cut off. Fragments are bouncing off light armor. Yeah, that was a fun fight. 10 out of 10. Make sure I put this thing in combat. So yeah, things will go right for us for once, maybe. Well. So for some reason the game forced me into full screen now, so yeah, that's amazing. Anyways, well, we're just going to fight this resource zone for the day and save the other 2 resource zones for next episode. Then we'll fight the Twin Guard, kill the Twin Guard, and then we'll go straight for Scarlet Dawn. And I don't really want to get into Scarlet Dawn because I've seen what they're capable of. And let me say, they're not exactly a fun fight, especially because they do have space vehicles. I am in no intention wanting to build something that can shoot space. So yeah. We're just going to see what happens to this ship now. Quite durable. You can just see the fragments explode into mayhem when one of the guns hits the ship. What's next? A little helicopter with missiles and a minigun and a very small ship. A very thin ship with missile pods on it, of course. Always missiles. Why are our lasers not firing? Oh, they're firing good. Well, we're going to win this. If this is firing, we win. Or if... Well, that one's not there right now, but either way. This is victory right here. This little laser, it's the best thing in the world. Does 1,000 damage a shot. Can instantly break heavy. See? See, the laser did that. It literally did that. Without this little laser guy here, this thing would not detect, because I wouldn't have built this if it wasn't for this laser guy. Yeah. We're relying on this thing. I don't know why I enjoy that. What is this? What is this? Whatever it is, it's probably done for. I mean, this little invention of mine and a friend's, of course. I didn't all build this on my own, but I did the guns, I did the painting, which I'd never paint, so this is my first painting. And I just want to point out, there's 3 layers of light armor on this ship, on the top. And then there's a floating layer, which doesn't get destroyed, thankfully. I wish there was a way to repair this armor that's damaged. Ouch. I mean, it's beautiful seeing 1,000 shells come out of a gun. It really is. And now we're going to fight the lag machine. Oh no. Oh, okay, we're fine. Now I see why we were lagging. Look at this this bridge right here is causing all the lag. That's why we're lagging. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's torture, I know. That bridge right there is causing all the lag. Why make something that bad? What is this? Missile defense? Yeah, congratulations. Your missile defense won't work on my guns if they would shoot at it quickly. Please, whatever you do, shoot the bridge off now. I can't stand this. I will personally shoot the bridge myself. Come on, fire. Like, this is basically a free version of slow motion. No extra charge, that's to say the least. Bear with me, guys. We're trying to shoot this bridge off now. I don't know if I shot anything or not, but we are indeed trying to blow the bridge out. If that bridge disappears, the frame rate goes back to 60. I might cut this out. I might. Or you can bear with me here, which also doable. Yes. Was it the bridge that caused the lag? My frame rate is already better. I can tell. Is the bridge the lag source? No. What is the lag source then? Is half the ship built on a lag block? Is there a lag block in this game? That's exactly what it is. Yes, lag blocks. Because that's now the new thing. That's an EMP. Oh, good grief. I hate this. Blow my own gun off. I already see the... Huh. Shoot the tower then. The tower's the source of issues. Fire at will. Please. AI. Please. Please. I can't stand this lag. It's torture. I know it is. You guys know it is. We all know it is. I mean, what could be possibly any worse than this? Alright, you know what? I'll see you guys in a minute when we get 60 FPS. Alright, we're back. I all of a sudden, out of thin air, no damage done, just got 60 FPS again. Cool. I don't want that ship to take off. Why are these guns so slow all of a sudden? Stop! Ugh. Let me just point out one thing. We're never going to kill that ship that just took off. I'm controlling the guns, trying to figure out what the lag was. Nothing really was found laggy. I thought that bridge was at the start, but no, it wasn't. Surprisingly. So now we have to deal with that thing. And let me tell you one thing. This thing, it's not those things. It's these little fighter planes we don't want to have. I can shoot that. That's slow. It's a fighter plane this thing normally would spawn. I can't touch. Also, if it would stop shooting itself, that would be nice too, and not... There. I don't know why our ship is... the fall of the nation, the Steel Striders, the last holdout the Steel Empire founded in the world, thumbs, somewhat called, what do you call them? Something tells me. War between players and Twin Guard. Oh, poop. I was afraid of that. So, what did we just do? Twin Guard? We just did nothing, pretty much. We destroyed a fort and they got really mad at us. That's all we did. Okay, that plane is slow enough that gun should be able to hit it in the first shot. Wait, what? That gun just went through it. What? Some kind of hacks. This thing has got some type of teleportation on it. Which I also thought about building a teleporting ship. But that would probably be about as useless as anything, because you'd have to have enough power to pretty much teleport instantly. Pretty much teleport 5 meters, depending on your ship size, instantly. Oh wow. That wasn't me. That was not me. I promise you. That was my dog. 10 out of 10. Blame the dog. There we go. I don't know if you heard that or not. Hopefully not. Shh, you'll never know. Alright, so, anyways, we win. We win. Battle finished. Oh, it's infinite. It's infinite. We want to start repairs now. Alright, so now we have to fight the Twin Guard. Great. Just great. This thing's gotta repair itself. Surprisingly, the Steam Engine isn't that bad, and the Steam Engine is set on max 1, 1, and 1, so I never lowered how much it's producing. So surprisingly, this is a very doable thing. Surprisingly, I was expecting this to be undoable with the Steam Engine. I heard a Steam Engine would be complicated to manage because Steam Engine uses a lot of resources, so to say. I don't believe that anymore. They're really not that bad. Alright, so now then we have that. Do we want to put a satellite here? I mean, heck, I would, but nah. We have one down here. We could drive it up here if we need to. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for today's episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later, and goodbye.